Hello, my dear students. Good morning. I hope you are well and safe. Try to stay at home. Don't mix with other people so that you can stay healthy, happy, and comfortable. Now we have reading one course, lesson 6. Reading 17. The business of tennis clothes has grown astoundingly in the past few years. Over 250 million spent annually on the trappings of tennis. Apparently, everyone wants to look like a pro, even though 20% of the clientele has never even played the game. Manufacturers pay the stars lucrative fees for wearing their brands of clothes and wielding their rackets on center court. Chris Everloyd, for example, is rumored to have signed a 5-year contract for $5 million with LESSON, a professional producer of fancy, expensive tennis wear. John McEnroe gets a reported $600,000 for playing with a Dunlop racket and $330,000 for sporting taquini clothes and $104,000 for tying his Nike tennis shoes. Obviously, in a bad year, these stars make more as fashion models than as athletes. Not only tennis players get free clothing, but also all the people involved in the game. The referees, linespeople, ball boys and girls are living advertisements for tennis wear producers. Where traditionally conservative white clothing was required for the entire tennis coterie, changing times have seen a new vogue in tennis outfits. Flamboyant colors, designers' nameplates, geometric figures, and bold lines distinguish the new tennis togs from their predecessors. Now, after reading this passage, you have to read it twice in order to understand it fully. If you have any difficult words, please look them up in an English dictionary. We have exercises. We have general comprehension. Respond to each item according to its nature. It can be inferred from the passage that A. Tennis clothing appeals to the wealthy. B. Tennis stars get huge sums for endorsements. C. The price of tennis rackets has remained stable. D. Bright colors entice people to buy tennis wear. Of course, we have here no, the answer is B. Tennis stars get huge sums for endorsements. Question number 2. The author's intention is A. To explain why the cost of tennis clothes has risen. B. Defend tennis wear manufacturers from complaints about their high prices. C. Describe the means of advertising expensive tennis clothing or clothes. D. Describe the new tennis clothing. The answer is here. Of course, the answer all is must be C. Describe the means of advertising. Number 3. A good title for this passage would be A. The Stars at Play. B. Big Business in Tennis Wear. C. The High Cost of Playing Tennis. D. Tennis Stars Flamboyant Clothes. The answer is, of course, B. The Business in Tennis Wear. Now we have question number 4. It is stated that John McEnroe A. Wears flamboyant clothing on the court. B. May be earning over $1 million for endorsing tennis products. C. Is a fashion model more than he is a tennis player. D. Has had a bad year in tennis competition. The answer is here. Um, yes, we have B, maybe earning over $1 million. Number 5. It is implied that A. Tennis clothing is bought by the well-to-do. B. Everyone who wears expensive tennis wear plays tennis. C. Tennis officials would prefer to wear traditional white clothing. D. Fashion models wear tennis clothing. Right, here the answer must be A. Here we have tennis clothing is bought by the well-to-do because the prices have risen astoundingly. Now we have vocabulary work. Find a word that correctly completes these sentences. Number 1. Manufacturing tennis clothing has become space business. Astounding. B. Traditional. C. Lucrative. D. Reported. Of course, C is the answer. Number 2. More blank space here. Tennis players still wear white on the court. A. Flamboyant. B. Athletic. C. Conservative. D. Distinguished. We have more. Yes, we have here C. Conservative. More conservative still wear. 3. The cost of the of tennis is prohibitive to the average American. The cost of the court: A. B. Net. C. Pro. D. Trappings. And the answer is D. Trappings. Number 4. McEnroe. We have here space Dunlop racket. A. Blaze. B. Wheels. C. Changes. D. Mix. The answer is B. Wheels. Number 5. Salvador Dali is one of living modern artists. Number A. Coterie. Number B. Painter. Number C. Vogue. Number D. Gallery. Is one of yes, we have is one of painter or coterie. Oh yes, we have one of a coterie of living modern artists. Number 6. Apparently, short skirts are in this year. A. Acclaim. B. Tennis. C. Vogue. D. Tradition. The answer is in vogue. Number 7. Since he usually wears red on the court, he has a reputation for preferring tennis wear. A. White. B. Conservative. C. Flat. And D. Flamboyant. Since we have yes red, it means the answer must be D. Flamboyant. Number 8. Maria's boutique appeal to a very high wealthy A. City. B. Manufacturer. C. Clientele. D. Clothing. The answer is C. Clientele. Now we have prefixes. Here we have the following is a list of common word elements that give the meaning of number. Yeah, that's Latin or Greek prefixes. Study them and look up the meaning of any words you do not know in the example column. We have we have mono. Yoni means one, like monotheist, and monosyllabic or monosyllable, uniliteral. Do by D means two, like a duet, and binuclear, by partisan, bicentennial. We have also dichotomy and bisect. Tri means three, like tricycle, trilingual, and triplet. Quadr and quart means four, like quadrangle and quatrain. We have quint, penta means five, like here we have quintuplet and pentagon. Sexth, hexa means six, like sextet, hexagon. Sept means seven here, septennial. Right, oct means eight here, octagon. Non-nov means nine, like Nigerian. Deca means 10, like decade. Cent means 100, like centennial. Multi means, of course, many, like polytheist, multilingual. Refer to the words in the examples column to complete these sentences. Number one, I speak French, English, French, Spanish, and English. I am, of course, yes, I am trilingual. And number two, Joe's vocabulary seems limited to one syllable means monosyllable. Yes, all he ever says is yes or no. Number three, favor, yes, Baverti and Sutherland sang an epoetic music for two duet um, at the benefit performance last night. Number four, a six-sided figure. We have here hexagon. The five branches of the United States Armed Forces are directed from a five-sided building known as the Pentagon. We bought our 2-year-old daughter bicycle with 3 wheels, tricycle. Here believes that there is one more than one God, means here, yes, pantheist or and so on. And where is one believes in one God is monotheist. Number 8, a poem of or part of a poem made up of group of 4 lines is referred to as a quatrain. That's 9, since we had seats in the upper balcony, we watched the play through the binocular. The president appointed uh, a bipartisan and two-party committee in the hopes of pleasing both political parties. Number 11, the 1970s was a 10 years means a decade remembered for worldwide political instability and economic woes. Number 12, although modern science has improved our chances of living longer, there are still relatively few Nigerians, means people between 90 and 100. Number 13, a woman who gives birth to 3 children at the same time is the mother of course, of triplets. Number 14, while we live under the threat of a nuclear war, unilateral means one-sided disarmament seems futile. Finally, number 15, we have only on July the 4th, 1976, the United States celebrated its bicentennial, means 200th anniversary of independence. All right, this is the end of this lesson. If you have any questions, please let me know. Try to read more to increase your vocabulary, and always use an English dictionary. Try to understand the words from the context. This will help you increase your speed and understanding. Thank you for the moment and see you next lecture. Goodbye.